The first option is where you are now. You are in SSCE now. So when you finish your SSCE, you do JAM, and then you proceed to the university. So how do you get SSCE right? That is the first thing. How do you pass SSCE? There are two main things you need to do to pass your SSCE, to pass your PUSA program. You see, in 1976, that was 29 years ago, I was in your school. I was 19. I was 15 years. And I got it right. I passed my school start. I got into the rest of the bottom at 15. After that time, the minimum entry point was 16. And I will tell you how I did it. There's no magic. It's simple and straightforward. The first thing is that you need to read and read well. The next thing is that you need to do your exam and do it properly. What I want you to know is that when you are reading, there's no magic about it. To get reading right, you need to see reading as a process. It's a process. A process is what you need to do step by step to achieve your objective. That is a process. Are you getting my point? So how is reading a process? That means if you want to read, you must prepare to read. Are you getting my point? You cannot come now and fight your friend. You punch her in the face, you carry your books and say you want to read and assimilate. It's not possible. So the first thing that you must prepare to read. When you want to read, you calm down, you put your mind to the book you want to read, you prepare your mind, you settle down properly. Then the next thing is that when you want to read, don't go to an environment where there is so much noise making. And so you want to read, you are going to be deceiving yourself. You look for an environment where there is no noise and remain calm, and so that you can concentrate on your reading. Then the reading process proper. I told you about how to prepare to read. I told you about the reading environment, and now we are looking at the reading proper. Reading proper is you pick your book, your notebook or your textbook. You read. When you read gradually. You read paragraph by paragraph. And I'll tell you what reading entails. One, when you read a paragraph. You take your book off the paragraph, you reflect what you have read in your mind. What do you understand by what you have read? You reflect on it. Are you getting my point? You reflect on what you have read. Then you look back and try to recall what you have read. Then you attach to reflect, you try, what have I read, what can I attach it to? Can I attach it to my environment? Can I attach it to my friends? How do I recall what I have read? So for every time you take each paragraph, you try to invite, to assimilate, and to recall what you have read. Are you getting my point? So that is the reading process. And I can tell you one thing. Once you go through that reading process, you cannot get it wrong. Because you are going to be remembering what you have read every time. Because you have taken your time to reflect on what you have read. The next thing is, after you have read, and you are prepared for your exam, how do you write exam? How do you pass exam? So it is simple. So when you go into an exam hall, the first thing is that don't get anxious. Don't be afraid. Everybody has fear. When I was writing the exam, I was afraid. But the main thing is that it depends on how you can control your fear. You get to the exam hall, you breathe deep, and you relax. You calm down. Are you getting my point? Then you settle down, and then you look at it. You allocate time. You allocate time to your question. This question is 10 marks. This time I have for all my papers is 3 hours. 3 hours is how many minutes? 180 minutes. So that means if 10 minutes out of 180 minutes is how long? Right? How many? So what is the time for 10 marks? 18 minutes. So you put the time 18 minutes for 10 marks, you put all your time. That means you must not stay longer than 18 minutes on a question of 10 marks. Are you getting my point? So you allocate the time. Then you start to tackle the question. So the first thing you do is you read the question. You know that your examiner will not give you a simple straightforward question because you are writing paper. So when you read your question, you try to interpret the question. What is this examiner trying to test? Are you getting my point? When you arrive at what he's trying to test, then the next thing you do is you jot down, you itemize your point. The point you are going to use to answer the question, you itemize the point. When you itemize the point, then you go ahead and develop the point. And I'm telling you, when you use that approach, you can never get it wrong. You see, the advantage is that one, if you don't have enough time to develop all your points, the examiner will show the points you have listed and mark them for you. You may not give you all the marks, but you are not going to lose all the marks. Are you getting my point? So just itemizing alone will give you some marks. So the best thing is that any question you are starting, itemize your points. And then secondly is that by the time you start developing, since you have itemized, you cannot omit anything you have listed because it is there. You're just taking them and developing. So that is the advantage. So that gives you a good approach, it's methodical, and it gives you an approach to passing your examination. So I wish you all the best. I'm going to pass your PUSA from what I've told you to put it in practice. So the option open to you now is that you pass your school start, you must have a minimum of 5 credits, including English and math. When you pass your school start, you do your job, you pass your job, and you get admission into the university. So now you have 2 challenges more. One is that what kind of career will you engage on, or should you engage in? How do you get the best of your career? I will not answer that question. I will challenge you. You all know how to use the internet. Go on the internet and start. You see, don't go and embark on careers that will make you jobless at the end of your course. Don't do that. You see, if you have done something and at the end of 4 years in the university, you end up being jobless, you have not helped yourself, you have not helped your parents. Are you getting me? So, what you need to do is go on the internet and Google careers of the future, Google high-paying careers, and Google different kinds of careers there. If you bring out different careers for you, different career pathways, look the ones that fit into your program, and then you can move on. But you see, to the academic program, 1 or 2 of you, some people may have challenges with JAM. You know, JAM is common, like this computer based, this, that, this, that. I want you to resolve that when you finish your school class, you don't go outside the school system. It is not in your interest. Make sure you remain in the school system, and that is why we are giving you that option. That is why we have come to this organized business to tell you that look, we are professionals, and we take students to become chartered accountants. So if you have challenges and you cannot immediately go to the university, it's not the end of the world. You can decide to train. You can come to us, we train you as chartered accountant. In a period of 36 months, you can become chartered accountant. Then who is a chartered accountant? And how does chartered accountant fit into your program? A chartered accountant is somebody who has acquired the skill and knowledge in the practice of accountancy profession. And that chartered accountant, the background can be sciences, it can be art, it can be commercial. Now we have the question that an accountant is somebody who has done commercial. I did commercial. I was a medical student. I was a science student. I never did economics in school. I never did accounting in school. And I'm a chartered accountant. So you too, you can so choose. If you go to the internet, you see that financial planning, financial management, fund management, accounting are the best profession that you can do for now in yourself and have guaranteed job future. We are sure that you don't need to go to government. You can go to the private sector, you have also the industry, you have in manufacturing, you have in service, you have in government. You can get jobs anywhere and everywhere. So what we are saying is this, we are introducing this program to you. It's coming with a scholarship kit. It's a free program. The funds are free, the training is free, but we need to identify serious students. So we are going to introduce an aptitude test for you, quantitative reasoning and verbal reasoning. The aptitude test will not clash with your school start. So we are doing them entirely after your school start, when you finish your next week. So probably the date may fall at end of July or probably early August. We are going to send text to you to tell you the date and the venue. Are you getting my point? So but we have come with forms. We give the forms to your teacher. They will share the forms to you later. We expect you to go through the forms with your parents, fill the forms, and return them to your year tutor. Are you getting my point? So do you have any questions this far? Any questions? Anything you want to know? Yes.
That means that a person that a student that is not a commercial student, that is science, can become an accountant.
Yes.
Within that 36 months. Within that.
Let me expatiate for you. You see, somebody who has a school start, forget about whether it's science, what you need is just 5 credits, including English and math. You don't need more than that. Whether it is physics, chemistry, biology, math and English, or whether it is commerce, accounting, it does not matter. We don't discriminate. Accounting, they say, is a multidisciplinary profession. People coming from all disciplines. You have medical doctors, you have engineers, you have surveyors, you have bankers, all of them become accountants. And I'll tell you why. The profession is like that. I'll tell you why. You see, it's like that because when you want to become a top manager like me, I was commercial manager of Lever Brothers before I decided to come into what is called professional practice and set up a school and become a director of a school and start training students. You see, it's like this. When you want to become managing director of UAC, you all know UAC. UAC will have minimum of 5 departments. They have sales, they have marketing, they have technical, they have finance, they have personnel. To become managing director, you must understand, you must know at least 3 departments. You must be an expert in 3 departments. Are you getting my point? So, if you are just an economist, you cannot become a managing director. If you are just an accountant, you cannot become a managing director. That is why we are calling people coming from engineering, coming from economics, coming from medicine, so that if you have 3 disciplines, you can easily develop your career to get to the peak of your career because you are an expert in 3 disciplines. So the fact that you are science, some of you have science background, does not stop you from becoming an accountant. Actually, it will make you better managers in the future. You see the advantage? So don't foreclose it. But what I'm trying to tell you is that, you see, the change of an accountant, if you are starting with SSCE, just the way you are starting now, it will take you 6 months. If somebody is a graduate, is coming with a BSc economics, it's going to take you 24 months. If he's coming in with BSc accounting, it's going to take you 18 months. So you can see that there are different periods. Because if you come in with school start, you do more subjects. If you come in with degree, you do less subjects. If you come with accounting, you do fewer subjects. But the truth is that the training equips you with the skill and knowledge to be able to manage business properly and to be able to project yourself into the future and get job. You can get job. You see, let me tell you this scenario. People in your school, every organization in the world, including this school, need somebody to be able to document and coordinate their finances. So every organization, whether the economy is growing or the economy is dying, you need an accountant. So that is why you need to consider it and you need to think about it. Go on Google, you will see that every discipline that Google will tell you is the best discipline, like financial planning, financial management, funds management, and so on, actuarial science, everything is related to accounting. It's a subset of accounting. So whether you are from science background or from arts background or from commercial background, if you choose to do accounting, it's good for you. But let me tell you, I'm not saying if you want to become a lawyer, it's not bad. I'm not saying if you want to become an engineer, it's bad. But what I'm saying is that you can use accounting always as accounting is a private profession. But if you think that probably because you are having challenges with job or whatever, it is not enough reason for you to go outside the school system. It is not enough reason for you to be frustrated. You have to know there are alternatives, and the alternatives are equally as good. Because if you do accounting, become a child accountant, you can decide to do 1-year program in the university and get a PhD. Or you can decide to go straight to an MBA and try to do a PhD. So that doesn't stop you from attaining what you want to attain in life. So you must know that there are alternatives to probably sitting jam and going straight to university. If you do a professional exam, you can still come back to the university and still achieve the same thing without anything wasting your time. Are you there? You understand me? Any other questions? You don't have any other questions? You know how to read and prepare for exam. You know how to write exam. So all I need to do now is to wish you all the best in your exam. And God bless you. Yes? YF, NECO, GC. Anything at that level. And it's for you need 5 credits, maximum of 2 sittings. You can combine 2 sittings. Maximum of 2 sittings, 5 credits including math and English. It's not only YF. It can be GC, it can be NECO, it can be SSCE, at that level. So God bless you.